Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to the Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 series. I want to get done with these two episodes today, which are episode 43, The Stray Dog, and episode 44, Hohenheim of Light, because I want to finish off my reactions to this show tonight. And I'm really excited to get done with the show. Not because I hate it, but because the ending is the best. And the movie that is the sequel ending to the movie is what I'm the most excited about. Because I remember watching it when I was a kid, and it was so fucking exciting. And I just can't wait to get to that. But yeah, I'm still excited to see what the episodes coming up to the ending are going to be like. Because those, from what I remember, are also pretty cool. And now I'm just really curious to see where the show is going to move to now that we have the Philosopher's Stone, something that we've been looking for 40 episodes, and now that we have it in the form of Ao being the Philosopher's Stone. I'm just curious where exactly the show is going to go, because there are bits and pieces that I remember from the ending of this show, and I'm curious where everything is going to fall into place, you know? But yeah. Before we get into the reaction though, as usual, I need to remind you that if you want, you can get a full-length version of these reactions by going over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where by subscribing the specific tier I've created for it, you get access to all of my full-length reactions if you go for the higher tier, or only for the full-length reactions to my cartoons if you go for the lower tier. So whichever way you want to go, it's up to you. But yeah, I think that's it, so without further ado, let's just get into the reaction, starting off with a silly named episode, The Stray Dog. Hopefully it's not gonna be a filler. In 3, 2, 1. Hello?
Is he still looking? No, I don't think so. He was staring at me the whole train ride. He couldn't keep his eyes.
The fuck are you doing here?
I know what they say.
That's Hohenheim, I think. Hohenheim Eric, right?
Excuse me.
He definitely looks like his sons. That's for sure.
If somebody asks, we're not here. You never saw us.
Good grief.
Good grief.
Just a minute.
Somebody's gonna be really fucking shocked.
Wait, Grandma, you know who this man is?
I think it's pretty fucking obvious.
I'm surprised you don't remember him. Say hello to Ed and Al's father, Winry.
Winry. Yes, of course that's your name.
That should have been her reaction. I still expect that is gonna be her reaction. Also, is it me, or are they drawing Ed as much more mature for these final few episodes? It's not really clear how much time passes, but it does seem like they're drawing him more mature. Because when I was a kid, I remember him being much older at the ending of the series. You know, guys, I realized who that Envy homunculus reminds me of from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Yubel! Yubel from Season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, that's who she reminds me of.
The military's actions make more sense with the homunculus calling the shots. And he couldn't do that just by impersonating him.
What the hell?
What was that place? The giant gate. I suddenly remember seeing it before. It felt like the truth. But why?
If we come into contact again, we could use the stone's power. And if you're the stone, what happens when your power's gone? I could lose you, and I'm not gonna take that risk.
Yeah, that's the issue with that. With him being the stone, if he says, okay, I want him to become my brother and get his body back, then what happens to the stone?
Those homunculi are a bigger problem.
It's like Thanos destroying the stones with the stones. It shouldn't be possible, because if the stones don't exist, then what destroyed them? It's kind of like a paradox kind of thing.
That was Scar's plan all along. He lured us here to use our soldiers as ingredients for his alchemy.
The Elric brothers are still alive. Several soldiers spotted them on the outskirts of town, but their current location is unknown. They were last seen over an hour ago, leaving the area. That's all we know.
You don't think the Elrics would have condoned this, do you?
Considering Ed's warning, I don't think he was part of Scar's plan. Not intentionally, anyway. I assure you, we won't rest until we've gotten to the bottom of this.
And that is clearly not going to happen until you find the one responsible.
Scar. I know, sir.
No Mustang. I mean full metal.
What?
Can you tell me why the Elric brothers showed up in Leor?
We believe they were in pursuit of Scar, sir.
And why would they have been doing that? Had they been given orders to capture him?
Not directly. They were given orders to conduct an alchemy investigation on a large scale.
So acting on their own, these skilled alchemists meet up with a fugitive in a war zone, resulting in an alchemic explosion that takes the lives of countless...
Fuck you, you fucking lying piece of shit. Can somebody fucking tell them?
Before we even know what happened?
I believe we should give them a chance to explain their actions themselves, sir.
An official interrogation, Colonel Mustang? Very well. But I should warn you that if you let those suspects get away from us, you'll be doing the explaining to me.
I can't believe we're hunting down Ed. It's messed up.
It is. Stop with the fucking orders bullshit.
And what about
Stop
that
thinking
random
like fucking soldiers for once.
If anyone should be under investigation, it's that creep.
It is suspicious that they ran away, and if we don't find them, the Colonel gets punished.
Fuck that guy, man. And Mustang pisses me off sometimes with going with that bullshit for so long. I know he doesn't have the authority, but fuck authority! Fuck the military! And okay, if it's not their father who is their master, who is their master then?
You spent the night out here again?
Thanks for waking me. I could have.
Her name is Trisha Elric.
Losing track of time. Tell me, when did Trisha die?
It's been 6 long years.
I see. Boys must have been torn up over their loss.
They were executed by the military they went to help. All because they were treating the wounded Ishbalans the same way.
But that's what fucking
You can't sum this up with one word.
doctors in wars
Just
do.
sad. When I was little, I'd imagined the people who killed my parents as demons. But now I know the man who did it and I respect him somehow. I feel lost. I don't know how to make sense of all this anymore.
So it was Mustang who killed her parents, right? If I remember correctly.
Poor boys. I didn't know their home was gone too.
You said the military.
I mean,
was
they
out
burned
there.
it themselves, so that's on
All
them.
that we know is an
Like
emergency
everything
bulletin was
is,
sent
but
out. The
that's
Fuhrer has
beside the
ordered
point.
That he wants the Fullmetal Alchemist and his brother captured, even killed if that's what it takes, saying they've been implicated in some kind of major offensive against the military in Leor. I can't believe you did all this to get information to a wanted criminal.
What are you saying?
Fuck you!
Regardless of what the Fuhrer says, I know those two aren't traitors. And I'll do whatever I can to help them.
Okay.
She turned out to be such a better character than what I thought she was gonna be. I love that. I love all these characters, man, in this
They
show.
may not have a house with 4 walls, but this place is still their home. I know that.
To get to the east, you had to traverse that mountain, relying on the river to meet you there.
I know that stream. We used to play there a lot as kids. I get it. Ed and Al will have to come that way to get here.
Thanks for the tip, old man.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Oh, you guys wait here.
If the search party gets here, I'll try to stall them, okay? Thanks! But it's been over 100 years since the first railroad was built through here.
Is he more than 100 years old or some shit? How long do these guys travel? There's no fucking sense of time in the show.
What's wrong?
Hey, Ed, it's nice to see you again.
Is
We'll have to
it?
give the Colonel his credit. He told us you'd take this old shortcut to get back home. Look, no hard feelings.
I'm not going. Ed, please. I'm not a military dog anymore. Go ahead and fire. When that bullet ricochets off my hand, who do you think gets hurt? Ed, please, don't do this. Go ahead, shoot.
Stop it!
God damn it, guys. Stop being dogs of the military for once.
I wonder if the Elric brothers are actually prepared to fight us to the end on this.
We'll know when we reach the end. That was pitiful. Let's get them next time.
because you could kill them! Goddamn Americans and their guns!
Who tipped you off about the Elric brothers?
Nobody. Don't talk to us about truth, not when you think Ed and Al could really be traitors.
We won't know that until we've captured and questioned them.
Damn, Ed is fucking OP at this point. And he's not even using the fucking power of the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, but a trained dog never defies the orders of its owner.
Then I'm astray.
Really? Then maybe we'll have to put you down.
Just
Who are you to make that decision,
We're not
Roy?
out to hurt you. We just want to get to the bottom of what happened in Lior.
It's an effective attack, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm sure the two of you put it to great use in Ishbal.
What? You got triggered, Mustang?
I once executed 2 people. 2 doctors. There are no sides, just patience. That's what they said as they treated our fallen enemies in Ishbal. But the people they were
I mean, that's
just
true.
rose up again to fight us. The military asked them to stop, but they wouldn't. And their makeshift hospital was becoming a den for insurgents. I got my orders in the morning, and I shot them that night.
Because you're a dog of the military.
Afterwards, I tried to kill myself. I was too much of a coward. So I took an oath instead. To never follow unreasonable commands again. To reach a position where I wouldn't have to follow them. And I've stayed true to that.
Yeah,
I'm not chasing
clearly.
you because I was commanded to. I'm doing it because I'm pissed. Now why the hell did you 2 run away without asking for my help first?
Huh. I love that ending. I love that ending with him being pissed because they didn't ask for his help. Because he's pissed that they didn't trust him. I love that because in that second of that sentence took all my anger at him away. It's literally just gone right now. Just with that line. I love the way how this show can like change my opinion with one scene. It's so fucking good like that, man. I love that. And again, these episodes have been so much fun, this one included. It's been so entertaining. The thing is though, at the same time, I don't really have much to talk about with these episodes still. Sure, in this episode we get the introduction of their father, which I did not expect that it was going to happen still. But it did happen, and it's cool that he's introduced. I'm curious what role he's exactly going to play, and I'm curious what exactly is going to happen with the show again going forward, because we haven't really developed further the story from what we were at last episode, and now being chased by everybody essentially. So I'm curious, is now there going to be like a fight against the military? Like, what is the plot going forward? Is what I'm curious about. I think in the next episode we're probably going to get a lot of exposition about everything that everybody knows. So I'm excited to hear that. But yeah, this was a really cool episode. I enjoyed all the chase and the running away. But like I said, it annoys me how there's no semblance of time with the show. I don't know how much time has passed since they were at that town. And it shouldn't be that little time because it was in a fucking desert and they're clearly near a mountain and a fucking river, and that should be in a fucking big distance from one another, and it feels like they've traveled like a day. So that annoys me a little bit, but yeah, overall, again, pretty entertaining episode. There hasn't been a boring moment in the last like 5 or 6 episodes, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, in terms of a rating, I feel like this one was a little less exciting because it was kind of fillerish. So I am kind of going to give it a little bit of a lower rating at an 8.9 out of 10. Because I feel like it could have done more interesting stuff than what it did, but it was still entertaining. It just felt a little bit more fillerish compared to the other episodes. But yeah, we still have one more episode to check out for today. So let's get into episode 44, Hohenheim of Light, in 3, 2, 1. Central Old District.
You, however, are considered responsible for the revolt in Lior.
They'll be looking for you.
Why is she responsible for that?
It looks like a temple of our god, Leto. It belongs to a far more ancient religion.
Is that another alchemic religion though? And also I still don't trust that lady a little bit. Part of me is like suspicious of her. At least a little. Because we still don't know who is the master of the homunculi.
You wish to be human. You think you're the only one? We were all born with that goal in mind.
It makes sense for that to be something ingrained in them because they're created by the wishes of people to bring back life. What? Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. What is with this show and actually fucking brainwashing me to predict stuff right before they happen? I don't get it. It genuinely kind of feels like I've actually seen this and it's unlocking the memories in my fucking brain. Because like, I feel like my fucking spidey sense are tingling before each scene like this. Like, there was something suspicious about her being there and talking about the religion or blah 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 or whatever. She just... I felt like disturbance in the force, literally, about her. And I was correct. God damn it.
Now why the hell did you two run away without asking for my help first?
Huh.
Your King Bradley is a homunculus.
When you say the word homunculus, you mean an artificial human?
Yes.
Yes. They're after the Philosopher's Stone, and they're pulling all the strings in the military.
That can't be true. The Führer had no idea about the experiments going on in Laboratory 5. The military was being infiltrated without his knowledge.
He had the mark of the Ouroboros. I saw it myself. What else do you think that could mean?
You told us about a homunculus with the ability to shapeshift.
The Führer's secretary is homunculus too.
I'm sorry, brother. It's gone.
You lost it?
No.
Not really.
See? Gimli threw it at Scar, and then all the red stones fell out of it, and Scar's arm absorbed it. There was nothing I could do.
And why were there red stones inside my state-issued watch, Al?
It's Archer. He uses that trick to create more alchemy amplifying devices.
Yup.
What? I don't trust you.
Brother!
You knew what it took to make one, and still, you let me search for that damn thing?
That's enough!
Brother!
Ow!
He can't go in the water!
Ow! Ow!
He's gonna be okay. Well, you can't exactly swim, you're sinking.
What's because of the Philosopher's Stone?
Nothing! Just a little inside joke. Okay, let's go.
Brother, wait for me!
Come on, how long are you gonna keep that up, guys? Why are you hiding that from them?
He hasn't arrived just yet.
Thought I'd see it again. Thank you for bringing such a beautiful memory back to me.
Oh, no, she's getting together with their dad. I mean, she always was like a mother figure to the boys.
Bigger than love?
Bigger than love? Coming from Mustang? What?
What the hell are you doing today?
Jesus Christ.
What the? You're gone for over 10 years and I come back home to that? Damn you, old man!
Dad? I remember him from the pictures. Dad! He's home! Dad's home!
You certainly got tall.
How did you know it was me?
So, do you still hate drinking milk?
Who are you telling to make beside that one? You didn't grow up because he doesn't drink milk!
That's not what he said, Edward.
I love how all the women were saying that.
Never said I was mad.
There's nothing to be mad about. I was just having a polite conversation with that man, nothing else. Is that clear?
You sure look like you were enjoying it.
Oh, it was just the cologne he was wearing. You never smell anything like that in the military. No soldier I know ever wears cologne.
Maybe the soldiers you know don't want to smell like flowery sissy boy.
What's the matter with you anyway?
Oh man, this show sometimes is such a fucking anime.
From when I was a little kid.
You saw Lyra and Lior? So she got out of Dante's place safely. That's great.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Why did he react like that?
You said stone fragments were created in Laboratory 5. Homunculi can't perform alchemy, yet how are they able to teach it? And what purpose would it serve them?
There's someone else.
Yes,
who's
but
controlling
who?
their actions.
Dad, why is it that homunculi can't use alchemy?
It's because all of them come from beyond the gate. But let's not talk of that. Tell me about Trisha, or about you boys. I want to know what my sons have been up to.
I want to know more about that gate.
We failed the transmutation and I lost my limbs. Al lost his body. That's all.
But Edward, alchemy isn't something...
Shut
you
up!
can-
You just can't show up here and start acting like a father. Not when we had to watch Mom die without you. Come on, Al.
Brother!
I think I know why people or creatures from beyond the gate cannot perform alchemy, or at least I think why. But I still will talk about it once we get to the finale of the show and the movie.
I wonder if we'll be able to...
I'll make sure to write it down so I don't forget.
By using the Philosopher's Stone, you'll be able to attach your soul to someone else's body.
Someone else's? That's not what I want.
I'm afraid your body was lost, in accordance with equivalent exchange.
I'm not kidding, brother. Let's go find him now.
Take it from me, Al. He's long gone by now.
Fine. Then I'll go alone.
Wait. Neither of you will be leaving here for a little while.
We got a call from Sergeant Fallman at the station. The investigation group has arrived.
We're going to redirect them to Central.
You sure that's smart? Covering for a couple of fugitives?
I don't fully believe your story yet, Elric. So I intend to find out the truth about the Fuhrer's connection with all of this on my own.
And if you found out that everything Edward said was true?
I think we should put you in the basement until it's safe to come out of hiding.
No need for that.
You too, girl.
I mean, yeah, she's also possibly a fugitive.
Will you shut up about that? What I want to know is how the Colonel is planning to check on the truth about the Fuhrer and that woman.
So that someone might create the Philosopher's Stone using the Grand Arcanum. They'd go that far?
The whole thing was designed by those homunculi.
So that's it. Hughes must have figured out that much. That's why they killed him.
Wait, Ed!
Let me go!
It happened right after we left Central!
Those military jackets!
Yeah, I don't understand why it took them so long to tell you.
Did you know?
I'm sorry. I've known about it for a little while now, Edward. There's nothing you can do. Come back downstairs.
You've got to be kidding me! If Hughes got killed, then it was our fault for putting him in that situation! He was our friend.
He was.
When are you gonna grow up? Colonel Mustang didn't keep you in the dark out of malice, you morons.
I still think it was dumb to keep them in the dark.
And why not revenge? When someone close to you is killed and you know who's behind it. How can there be anything more important to you than revenge? If that's being an adult, then I'm never growing up!
You grew up when you made the decision to become a dog of the military.
Are we gonna learn who is the master? Was I fucking correct? I was.
I welcome you here, sir.
I fucking called it. Like everything in this fucking show.
Have you come with noble aspirations to save me?
No, not this time, Dante.
Wait, what? Hey, wait, what? So he's not the... So he's not the master?
There's no need to be worried, Henry. He spent too much time in that body he's wearing. I'm sure he's worn out.
What the fuck is happening?
your years as well, aren't you?
What is happening? I'm so fucking lost again.
You said there was something he had to do alone.
Sorry.
He has to take that so he can take her homunculi down. Dude, we're really in the end game now, aren't we? Can't wait to finish it, but this is gonna be it for today because I'm barely staying awake right now. But yeah, I'm fucking lost, man. I can't with this show at this point. What the fuck is happening? So she died, and that is Dante. And Dante was the old lady, right? But she's the one who created greed. But greed was created more than 114 years ago. And then this guy, who is their father, is also supposed to be like much older, right? So what are they, both of them? Why do both of them talk about taking on bodies like clothes? What is that supposed to mean? I'm so fucking confused. This show's mystery building and world building is really fucking good though. It really kind of reminds me of Mystery Incorporated, now that I think about it. And even the ending, from what I remember, is kind of similar in both shows. Sadly, I probably won't be able to ever do a reaction to Mystery Incorporated because a big part of that show is the mystery it builds up. And I kind of know the mystery because it's a pretty fucking memorable one, that's for sure. We'll see though, maybe at some point I might do a reaction in the future though. But it's probably not going to be as good as it could have been had I not seen the show when it was airing. But yeah, this was a really... Again, these episodes were definitely not boring. They're very entertaining. I have a lot of things to say about them, at least in terms of the reactions. Like, they're very memorable and eye-catching, and I've enjoyed all of these last, like, 5 or 6 episodes so fucking much. But they keep leaving me with more questions than they give me answers to. In episodes like this episode, like, it's cool that I'm kind of confused and left to dry, but at the same time, I want to know the truth. And I guess we're going to find out in a couple of episodes, especially when considering the show is almost over. But man, do I both like and hate when the show does this shit. But yeah, I think it's because I can't really properly share my opinions on these episodes because I don't know where they're going, because it feels like I don't have the full story, so how can I judge it, you know? How can I share any opinion? How can I critique it without having the whole puzzle? It's like trying to judge the image of the puzzle and what it is, whether it's a cool image, without having to build that puzzle up first. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this episode. I liked the ending, so I think this one is going to be another 10 out of 10, honestly. I really enjoyed that one as well. I think the next couple of episodes might all of them be 10s out of 10. But I guess we're going to find out once we get there. And at this point, I just kind of want to go to bed, so I'm going to keep that this ending part here short. So yeah, what did you guys think about these 2 episodes? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one patron on Patreon, Deadpool. Thank you for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!